Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Running for the first time with Case Brown. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Through the middle of the field, inside the 10, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 23.
No play fake. Herbert out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Bottles in the again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Rolling right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Set. Baylor Tigers. Go. 5-9. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, L.A.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's get set. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, no effect. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here we go. Can.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least,
and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180. What is that? Stop.
Burrow to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Let's go.
Allen in motion. On first and 10, here's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get about 5.
O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Now a deep shot for Allen. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
The second down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On one, ready? 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180, shot.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
1-1, ready?
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. What is?
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. He gets that to his big target pass. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's get set. Right in.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. But you got to think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal.
Big 13. Stop.
4th quarter getting underway, and it's a run by Brown. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fast. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stop.
Burrow. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
13. Chargers 8. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
59, 59. Let's go, man.
Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. Down the sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 66 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st down, Chargers.
Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll try to run with Hampton. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
3rd and 3.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
Black 80, black. What is it?
They'll drop to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
13. To kick off for the Chargers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by Derwin James.
Here's 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard
To
line.
throw is Burrow. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Burrow. There's the big tight end, Banks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
line.
On 1, ready?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
They'll stick to the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow now. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Gain of 18.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
On one, ready?
Here is first and goal.
Here we go. Stop. Right, 80.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
180. Place hot. Stop.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This caught.
What a stand there. Fourth and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.